Hi, my name's Sharon. I'm a volunteer here at the Pioneering Care Partnership in Newton Aycliffe. 2.5 years ago, my husband suddenly died, totally unexpectedly, out of the blue. We've been married for 40 years and we just retired and had a full life of what we were going to do together. Suddenly, I found myself on my own. I have some absolutely lovely family and friends, and I still do, but they're not there 24 hours a day and they're not there 7 days a week, and you have hours and hours and hours totally alone. 6 months of looking at the wall, I could feel myself starting to go down that big black hole, and I thought, Sharon, you're going to have to do something about this. So I looked around to see what volunteering opportunities there were, because to be honest, I actually thought I had absolutely no confidence, nobody would be interested in me, and I hadn't worked or done anything for a good 6, 12, 18 months, and I thought, well, what am I going to do now? So I looked around and I found the Pioneering Care Partnership in Newton Aycliffe. I was so nervous that first day I came in. I came in to talk to Anne Bell about the befriending volunteer situation that they have here, and I thought, well, I could always talk on the phone, I'm quite good at talking, I think I might be able to manage that. I was so nervous. I thought she might not even want me, she might not like me. I came in and Anne was absolutely lovely from day one. She was so supportive, so encouraging, so motivational, convinced me that I could do it. So I started to do it. But whilst talking to them, I realised not only are there a lot of people like me, but a lot of people have a lot of skills that they're not using, particularly knitting, crocheting, sewing. So I thought, well, why don't I approach the Pioneering Care Centre again and see if they would set up a knitting and crocheting group. I'd seen an article in a magazine whereby people knitted squares to make dressing gowns, and I thought, wow, what a good idea. Not too daunting just to knit a square, something people could be included from home. And I thought, if we could set up a group here, we could make dressing gowns that we could donate to appropriate places for people who perhaps needed them, vulnerable or cold or ill or whatever. That would be a good idea, but we could also include people who were housebound. And we started at the end of October with 1 member. I expected that we would probably only make 3 or 4 a year. We now have over 30 members, 5 of whom are home knitters. So the whole thing we've now done, bearing in mind it takes 103 squares to make 1 dressing gown, we've now done 15 dressing gowns and have enough squares to make another 15. What's lovely when you come to the group, which is on a Thursday between 1:30 and 3:30, is that it's a really friendly, warm environment. I'm not just talking about the group. Right from the minute you come into the Pioneering Care Centre, the staff on the desk, there's always a hello smile when you come in, and that means ever such a lot. There's been a lot of friendships made here because it's a lovely, warm, friendly group. It's not just about the squares, it's about supporting each other and providing somewhere for people to come. In fact, one of the members always says it's her treat of the week. It's her little escape for two hours to come to the group. The biggest thing for me personally is I look back at where I was in that big black hole and I didn't know where I was going to end up. We set up the group and it's gone from strength to strength. That in turn has given me a lot of pride and confidence as time's gone on. I feel from that very black, dark place I was, I feel like I'm back to being me again. In fact, I've got a job now, part-time as well, where I've made more lovely friends and colleagues, and that's what the group has also done for me. It's given me a lot of new relationships, friendships, with the people not just in the group but at the Pioneering Care Centre themselves, because the support from Anne and Annette, who also takes part in the group, has been unwavering over the last, 4, 5, 6 months that we've been running the group. They're always there, they're always at the end of the phone, there's always somebody there, and that support has given me the confidence to go ahead with the group and to go ahead with my life, really, from being in a position where I didn't know what I was going to do to suddenly now I feel like I'm achieving something and there's light at the end of the tunnel. Now, for the group members, I know a lot of them have had issues of it could be physical, it could be mental, it could be friendship, it could be whatever. But I know all of those too have also found a lot of positivity from coming to the group. So the group is a lot more than just the knitting of the squares. It's more about friendship, supportive, motivation, somewhere where people feel happy to come. So I can't tell you how supportive the Pioneering Care Partnership has been for me personally and what it's done for me, and I can't thank the partnership enough. And I hope that all the people, well, I know that all the people in the group all feel exactly the same.